Hi boys and girls of grade 5. Welcome to another edition of our mathematics class. My name is, as usual, Miss Yulita Brown Phillips. How have you been, boys and girls? I hope that you're doing lots and lots of revision. Today, we're going to be focusing on an exciting topic, something that we all like. Our topic for today is money. So grab your pencils, grab your notebooks, fasten your seatbelts, and come take this journey with me in mathematics land. In math, money can be defined as the medium of exchange, such as notes and coins. Money is used to pay for commodities and services. The value or price of item or service is paid for using money. A currency is the system of money used in a country. Currency is the official money of a country. It consists of paper money and coins. Each country has its own form of currency, which is overseen by the central bank of that country. Sometimes countries use the same name for their currencies as other countries. Other times, the name of one country's currency is unique. Even though different countries may share the name of their money, their currencies are usually not connected to one another. Let's examine some commonly used currency in the world. Some of the most common names for currencies. Dollar. The dollar is a currency that is used in many countries. This is the monetary unit for several countries, including Guyana, the United States of America, Jamaica, Ecuador, Canada, and so many more. Crown. The crown is the monetary unit for several European countries, including Sweden, Denmark, and the Czech Republic, and also Norway. Euro. The euro is the official currency of the European Union. As of 2015, the European Union was made up of 28 European countries. Most of these countries adopted the euro as their form of currency once they became members of the EU. Example: Austria, Belgium, Cyprus, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Italy, the Netherlands, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Spain. Peso. The peso is the currency of the Philippines and several Latin American countries. The peso was introduced into Spain by the Spanish monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella. Examples of some countries that use peso: Argentina, Chile, Cuba, Colombia, Uruguay. Rupee. The rupee is the monetary unit that is used in India and Pakistan. In Guyana, the currency we use is dollars. Our currency is in the form of notes and coins. Example: we have the $5,000, the $1,000 note, the $500 note, the $100 note, the $50 note, the $20 note. And in the denomination of coins, we have the $10 coin, the $5 coin, and the $1 coin. Boys and girls, it's trivia time. I'm going to share some fun facts about money with you. Money is made in factories called mints. There are more than 1.6 million ATMs in the world. The US dollar is the most commonly used currency in the world. The first paper money was made in China over 1,000 years ago. More monopoly money is printed each year than the actual money. I know you have the game Monopoly in your home. It's a game that we like to play together as a family. Yes, boys and girls, more monopoly money is printed each year than real money. So let's get back on track. Conversion of currency. The exchange rate is the price of one currency in terms of the other. The exchange rate of a currency is expressed as the unit of another currency needed to buy a single unit of the currency. To convert currencies, we use one of two operations, multiplication and division. Some time ago, $1 was equal to 190 Guyana dollars. So boys and girls, today we will learn how to convert currency. Let's quickly go to the first example. If $1 equals 200 Guyana dollars, what would be the value of $3? Our solution. $1 equals 200 Guyana dollars. Therefore, $3 will be equal to 200 Guyana dollars multiplied by 3. 200 times 3 will give us a total of $600. Therefore, $3 is equal to 600 Guyana dollars. Let's look at the second example. This will be in the form of a worded problem. A bag was priced at $70. If the exchange rate is $1 equals 200 Guyana dollars, what is the price of the bag in Guyana dollars? So let's look at our solution. What do we know? We know that $1 equals 200 Guyana dollars. And we want to find out how much Guyana dollars is equivalent to 70 US. So 70 US equals 200 Guyana dollars multiplied by 70. Boys and girls, we know the rules for multiplying by multiples of 10. We multiply by the number in the tens column and then add a 0 or zeros depending on what number you're multiplying by after. So let's look at it. So the number in the tens column is 7. So we will multiply that 200 by 7 first. 7 times 0 will give us 0. As we know, anything multiplied by 0 is 0. 7 times 0 will give us another 0. 7 times 2 will give us 14. So we have 1,400. What did we say when we're multiplying by multiples of 10? We add the 0 after. So that number becomes 14,000 Guyana dollars. Therefore, the price of the bag in Guyana dollars is 14,000 Guyana dollars. So boys and girls, here is an activity for you to do. Harry took $10 to change at a cambio. If the exchange rate is $1 equals 275 Guyana dollars, how much Guyana dollars would Harry get in exchange for his 10 US? Boys and girls, take your time and work this quickly and do neat work. Remember, your work says a lot about you. Best wishes. Boys and girls, you should be finished by now. Let's work this together. What's the solution? What do we know? We know that the exchange rate is 1 US dollar equals 275 Guyana dollars. We know that Harry took 10 US dollars to change. So we want to find out how much Guyana dollars would Harry get in exchange for his 10 US. So therefore, 10 US dollars equals 275 Guyana dollars multiplied by 10. And we know that when we are multiplying by 0, we write back the number and we add a 0 to the back of the number. So 10 US dollars would be equal to 2,750 Guyana dollars. So boys and girls, here is a second example. In this example, we will be converting Guyana dollars to US currency. If 1 US dollar equals 200 Guyana dollars, calculate how much US dollars would 1,200 Guyana dollars be in US currency. Solution: 200 Guyana dollars is equal to 1 US dollar. Therefore, 1,200 Guyana dollars will be equal to 1,200 divided by 200. Boys and girls, notice that we are using the inverse of multiplication to convert Guyana currency to US dollars. When we divide 1,200 by 200, we will get a total of 6. Therefore, 1,200 Guyana dollars is equal to 6 US dollars. Boys and girls, it is your turn to do an activity. I want to see if you understood this concept clearly. For your activity, change 4,000 Guyana dollars to US if 1 US dollar equals 200 Guyana dollars. Let me give you a hint, boys and girls. Remember, when you are changing Guyana dollars to US dollars, you use the inverse of multiplication. Good luck! Let's work together now. Solution. What do we know? That 1 US dollar equals 200 Guyana dollars. What else do we know? We want to convert 4,000 Guyana dollars to US dollars. I hinted to you that to do this, we have to use the inverse of multiplication, which would be, yes, division. So it's 4,000 divided by 200. When we divide 4,000 by 200, we get a total of 20. Therefore, 4,000 Guyana dollars is equivalent to 20 US. Boys and girls, I trust that you enjoyed today's lesson. I hope that when you come across a problem with currency conversion, you are able to do it accurately. So this has brought us to the end of today's class. However, we could never bring the curtains down unless we share with you the problem of the day. The problem of the day is Mr. Brown and his family lives in the US. They are going on a vacation. They plan to visit Guyana. He wants to take his family to see the majestic Kaitor Falls in Guyana. He was inquiring about the exchange rate. It was 1 US dollar equals 200 Guyana dollars. So on the first day, he changed 100 US. And on the second day, he changed 500 US. How much Guyana currency Mr. Brown would have in his possession? Boys and girls, take your time and solve this problem. Do neat work. I always tell you, your work says a lot about you. Let's see what you have, boys and girls. What do we know? We know that Mr. Brown is going on a vacation and he wants to take his family to see the majestic Kaitor Falls in Guyana. He asked about the exchange rate and we discovered that 1 US equals 200 Guyana dollars. He changed 100 US first and then he changed to 500 US. And we have to find out how much money he has altogether. Solution. Day 1. 1 US dollar is equal to 200 Guyana dollars. Therefore, 100 US dollars will be equal to 200 Guyana dollars multiplied by 100. We know the rule when multiplying by 100. We write back the number and add 2 zeros. So we write back our 200 and we add 2 zeros. So on day 1, Mr. Brown changed $20,000. Let's move on. Day 2. What do we know? 1 US dollar equals 200 Guyana dollars. He changed 500 US dollars on day 2. 500 US dollars equals 200 Guyana dollars multiplied by 500. Again, boys and girls, we know to multiply by numbers that are multiples of 100. So we multiply by the number in the hundreds line, which would be 5, and then we add 2 zeros to the answer. So 5 by 0 will give us 0. 5 by 0 will give us 0 because by now we know anything multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. 5 by 2 will give us 10. So we have 1,000. But we still have to add our 2 zeros. When we add our 2 zeros, we get a total of $100,000. So therefore, on day 2, Mr. Brown got 100,000 Guyana dollars. So we have to add the 2 days, day 1 and day 2, so that we will know what is the total amount of money he has. Day 1, he had $20,000. Day 2, $100,000. When we add $20,000 and $100,000, we get a total of $120,000. Therefore, Mr. Brown had a total of $120,000. And he had fun when he visited Guyana with his family. Boys and girls, thank you for solving the problem of the day. You were exceptional. Boys and girls, this has now brought us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you for joining us, boys and girls. Remember to study to show yourself approved. Work hard and success will follow. And keep looking at the Guyana Learning Channel. Bye, boys and girls.